A black cat in a dark place. I can't get the light on over there this morning. We thought we weren't having internet problems, but we are, and automation doesn't work great when you're having internet problems. But Don's recycling things. Come here, Stripe. Come here, bud. Stripey. There you go, bud. Oh, Ruby. Things are frosty this morning. The bench, the inflatables, it's colder than I want it to be. It's in the 30s. All right, everybody's fed. Everybody's got clean water. Go back where it's warm. Well, Marty's back in his warm spot. He doesn't look too happy though. I bet Tux is back in the hutch on the other side too. Stripe and Morris, they kind of have to run around for a bit. Good morning, Ruby. Oh, we've got some sky color out there this morning. Ruby says it's 32. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but probably very close. As far as I know, this is our last morning trip into Raleigh for the year. School morning. I would like to get downtown to drive around the Capitol Christmas tree and some of the other decorations, and I don't know if that'll happen or not, but school-wise, morning-wise, this is final trip of the year. Wow, I hope it's like this the whole way in. There's a lot less traffic, and we're not early. Matter of fact, I'd say we left a little late, but Ruby says we're going to get there at 7:22 a.m. So she must also feel like traffic is light. I already got. Well, I'm still going to go with. Gas is $2.96 here. It really has been consistently over 5 cents cheaper. 3 miles up the road at this Sheetz from the other Sheetz. But with there being less traffic on the road, the rest of the drivers are treating it like it's a race course. Yeah, not fun. Not for me anyway. There was a vehicle back there on that hill Don and I were talking about yesterday, and he was disabled. It was a Jeep, and he was sort of like half in this lane. He had his flashers on, but I hope he wasn't sitting in his vehicle, because I sure didn't feel good about everyone missing him. Hopefully he can move his vehicle soon. Well, we're still on target for 7:22 a.m. I'll take it. But seriously, I would say 3/4 of the drivers out here this morning are acting like they're on their way to the emergency room. Well, as I came around the quad this morning, I noticed the big food service tents that they had set up temporarily while they're working on the cafeteria building were down. Well, no reason to heat them and keep them up while the students won't be here for a while. SAU doesn't start back until January 12th, but Johnny's high school classes start back on the 3rd. So he'll have to have some sort of a shortened ease into the new year school day. Yeah, I guess now that we've been over here with this early college thing, I probably have a little bit of feedback. And it has to do with, scheduling stuff. Nothing serious, but I really need to stop at Harris Teeter and get some cream, so I shouldn't stay stopped here playing Pokemon Go or talking to you guys too long this morning. I need to get out there and stretch, and it's cold. Ruby says it's 31, so that 32 temp coming out of Fuquay was pretty accurate. neither Ruby or Jules has received the software update in the last, I guess, week would be fair to say at this point. Jules still doesn't have 10.6.1, and Ruby is still back there a ways. So I guess we're waiting for 10.6.1 or the holiday update. That would be desirable, right? But the holiday update tends to come like really close to Christmas or just after Christmas, so it's a little early to be too anxiously awaiting it, I think. As far as I know, I'm going to pick Johnny up normal time. We'll see if he pings me early and whether or not that'll fit into my schedule. Obviously, I'll try to do that if I can. I'm behind on video editing again because I was just that tired last night. All these days are really full and busy, hectic days, and I go until like 9 or 10 o'clock and I sit down, and then I'm just pretty much exhausted. So, but tomorrow morning we'll get to sleep in a little later, although Wednesday I scheduled an appointment with my yearly doctor visit, and it's like at 10:40 up in Durham. So while I don't have to get up at 5:30, I do have to get up and be up there, which is okay because Don and I still need to do our walk, and he still needs to log on to work, and we would have been up anyway. But you know, 6:30 or 7 is much better than 5:30, so that'll feel like sleeping in at that point. Yeah. I tried to send a text message to Dawn using Ruby, and 3 times back to back she says I have to be on iOS 13 or higher. Well, I'm on 14.8.1. Think that's higher, folks. Send a message to Dawn Miller. Text messaging is supported on iOS 13 or Android version 9 or above. Well, I qualify. So why won't you send a message? And I'm listening to an audiobook, so I know my iPhone Bluetooth is hooked up properly. All right, it's that part of the morning program where I wish I'd worn a jacket instead of pretending like I'm still a true warm-blooded New Jersey girl that I'm not anymore. It's not too bad out here, but I wouldn't want to have to be out here longer than it takes to walk into the store either. Okay, they had everything I needed, and I didn't go too crazy throwing stuff in the cart that I might need. It's cold. I've got on 2 pairs of leggings and 3 tops and my hat. It's enough. It's not windy, but it's colder than I want it to be. That's a definite statement. It's not too bad in the sun.
No, it's okay in the sun.
Well, there was plenty of frost in the shade coming up the trail, though. This is our first lap. We're hanging in there.
48.46, 2.62 miles, and 5,783 steps, and 18.35 per mile.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Will you be careful running to the house?
Now I get to run to the house.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But it's a hike up that hill.
Yeah.
Not quite as much as your hike to the house, but it's not nothing.
It's not. That's not nothing going up that way. Absolutely. You know, I totally get it. All right, I'll see you later.
Yep.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss. Hey, Tux. He was very much wanting attention when I pulled up. Hi, buddy. Hi. Johnny had him in for 3 hours last night. You got an itch over there? Got an itch over there. So he had him some TLC. You can see why I haven't gotten rid of this pumpkin and the cat, because Stripe and Tux in particular, they love to come over here and rub on it, and I like the black kitty. And oh well, doesn't everybody have at least one leftover pumpkin in their Christmas display? Probably not. All right, 140, 220, that'll work. Be nice if I left 5 minutes ago. Didn't hear from Johnny to come get him early, so here I go. 58 and beautifully sunny. I'll certainly take it. I had a few bricks that I ordered from a wanted list come in from Bricklink today, and the store this time, the store name was That Brick Lady. I think that is way cool. I'll probably favorite that store, assuming the order is up to snuff. Yep, everything looks good. I'm gonna work on a gingerbread house mock, and these bricks should ensure that I have what I need for it. I had 3/4 of the bricks. And anyway, I ordered a few, and then I ordered a few that while I was ordering, it made sense to order. And anyway, hopefully I'm all set. So this is the mock I'm going to build, 546 pieces. It's by a builder called Super Junk. I think that's a little bit odd, since I think her builds are junky. But anyway, that's what I'm going to work on. I'm stopping for the night. I've been going for at least 2 hours, and it's definitely time to cook dinner at 6:30. We're having hamburgers. And there are quite a few more steps to go, more than I thought. You can sort of see where this is headed, and here's the piece for the other side, and you know, there's what it's going to look like. Plus, you know, it has me making these cute little candy canes and candies to go out there with it. So I don't know, 60 to 90 minutes tomorrow it'll be done. There was no decorations on the inside, and this door is permanent, I guess because they really wanted pink instead of one of the standard doors. I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit more if I want to do anything, since it's a Christmas village and it'll only be out part of the year. Maybe I don't care, and maybe I do. I don't know. I'll pick back up tomorrow. I'm really happy with how it's looking and coming so far, though.